Ratan Naval Tata, born the 28th of December 1937, is an Indian industrialist, philanthropist, and a former chairman of Tata Sons. He is well known for his business ethics and philanthropy. These Ratan Tata quotes about life, decision, success will motivate you. Ups and downs in life are very important to keep us going, because a straight line, even in any CG, means we're not alive till ratantata. None can destroy iron, but its own rust can. Likewise, none can destroy a person, but its own mindset can. Take the stones people throw at you and use them to build a monument. You admire people who are very successful. But if that success has been achieved through too much ruthlessness, then I may admire that person, but I can't respect him. Business needs to go beyond the interests of their companies to the communities they serve. I may have hurt some people along the way, but I would like to be seen as somebody who has done his best to do the right thing for any situation and not compromised. I have been constant littling people to encourage people to question the unquestioned and not to be ashamed to bring up new ideas, new processes to get things done. Young entrepreneurs will make a difference in the Indian ecosystem, apart from values and ethics, which I have tried to live by. The legacy I would like to leave behind is a very simple one, that I have always stood up for what I consider to be the right thing, and I have tried to be as fair and equitable as I could be. The strong live and the weak die. There is some bloodshed, and out of it emerges a much leaner industry, which tends to survive. Power and wealth are not two of my main stakes. I have always been very confident and very upbeat about the future potential of India. I think it is a great country with great potential. There are many things that, if I have to relive, maybe I will do it another way, but I would not like to look back and think what I have not been able to. I have also made this a point in our company. We need to stop taking baby steps and start thinking globally. It really seems to be helping. If it stands the test of public scrutiny, do it. If it doesn't stand the test of public scrutiny, then don't do it. I would say that one of the things I wish I could do differently would be to be more outgoing. Britain needs a real push. It needs nationalism, the sort of spirit that comes during a war. It needs people really to want to see the UK sitting again, maybe not as a colonial power, but as an economic power. I have two or three cars that I like, but today, Ferrari would be the best car I've driven in terms of being an impressive car. Some foreign investors accuse us of being unfair to shareholders by using our resources for community development. Yes, this is money that could have made for dividend payouts, but it also is money that's uplifting and improving the quality of life of people in rural areas where we operate and work. We owe them that. I followed someone who had very large shoes. He had very large shoes, Mr. J.R.D. Tata. He was a legend in the Indian business community. He had been at the helm of the Tata organization for 50 years. You were almost starting to think he was going to be forever. The day I am not able to fly will be a sad day for me. The political system of the People's Republic of China can make things easy. Decisions are made quickly and results come quickly too. In our democracy in India, on the other hand, such things are extremely difficult. I think the environment has become more competitive. That has made the Indian industry more concerned with its customers, be the quality of its products, and see its brand image in the marketplace. At Tata's, we believe that if we're not among the top 3 in an industry, we should look seriously at what it would take to become one of the top 3 players or think about exiting the industry. I don't believe in taking the right decisions. I take decisions and then make them right. What I would like to do is to leave behind a sustainable entity of asset of companies that operate in an exemplary manner in terms of ethics, values, and continue what our ancestors left behind. There are many things that, if I have to relive, maybe I will do it another way, but I would not like to look back and think what I have not been able to. We're responsible for the fortunes of the company, but this is a boundary situation in terms of facts to credit. Nobody can operate on that basis unless you have large cash balances, which we don't. My concern is that the government doesn't appear to care about manufacturing. I came seriously close to getting married 4 times, and each time I backed off in fear or for one reason or another. Each occasion was different, but in hindsight, when I look at the people involved, it wasn't a bad thing what I did. I think it may have been more complex had the marriage taken place. We live in a highly competitive world, and we Indians have to struggle to catch up, so modesty is necessary, even if there is also a need for a certain amount of national pride. When it comes down to it, we have managed our country's economy poorly for long enough. There is really no reason to now think that we can conquer the world. One of the weaknesses of the Indian industry is that in many areas, like consumer goods, it is very fragmented. Individually, companies might not be able to survive. What is needed is a consortium of like companies in one industry, presenting a strong front to multinationals. The Swiss watch industry did this. I don't believe in taking the right decisions. India has probably lost its position to China as the world's workshop. At the same time, it has therefore to be ahead of China when it comes to knowledge. Not that the Chinese are far behind, they will get there, but our challenge is to invest sufficiently in education. I do not know how history will judge me, but let me say that I've spent a lot of time and energy trying to transform the Tatas from a patriarchal concern to an institutional enterprise. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel.